What if I told you that a digital currency that was once just a niche player in the world of finance could one day be worth $50,000 per coin and even become the new global currency that competes with the euro? It may sound like a dream from the future, but Ripple's cryptocurrency XRP is getting closer to becoming the new global currency that the euro will have to worry about. The way the world moves money has been slowly changing, and XRP, its digital asset, has become an important part of this change. It offers quick, cheap ways to do business between countries as the world's financial systems become more connected and digital currencies become more widely accepted. A lot of experts are starting to wonder if XRP could be the future of money, especially in Europe. Europe has long used the euro as its main currency, seeing it as a sign of unity and economic stability. However, as global financial instability rises, technology quickly improves, and more people become unhappy with traditional banking systems, there is a growing movement in Europe to look for other financial options. Some people see XRP as just one more cryptocurrency. The digital asset that Ripple is working on could change more than just the market. It could also change the whole banking system. Ripple already works with some of the biggest banks and financial institutions in the world to offer a faster, more efficient way to send money across countries at much lower fees. This is because Ripple is in high demand for payment methods that work better and cost less. Europe is paying attention as governments and banks all over the continent start to look into digital currencies. The idea that XRP could one day play a big role in Europe's financial system is no longer crazy. In fact, some experts think it could reach a value of $50,000 one day. XRP is becoming more important in the global economy and the move toward a less centralized digital future. This means that the question isn't just whether XRP can hit $50,000, but also how fast it can do it. Ripple wants to become the backbone of global payments, so the question is whether it could really replace the euro. XRP's value could keep going through the roof, and the thought of it becoming as Europe moves toward a digital future, the new worldwide standard for money is no longer a far-off dream. The Ripple cryptocurrency XRP has come a long way since it was first created. It all began in 2012 when Ripple Labs was created with the goal of making foreign payments faster, cheaper, and more efficient. Unlike Bitcoin, which uses a decentralized network to make sure transfers are real, Ripple was created to work with the current financial system. XRP, Ripple's own cryptocurrency, acts as a link between different currencies, making it possible for faster trades to happen across borders without the need for banks or payment systems. Ripple has a big advantage over other cryptocurrencies because of its unique design. Cryptocurrencies because it focuses on real-world uses instead of selling for profit from the start. Ripple's goal was to work with big banks to make foreign payments faster and cheaper, and they are now making this dream come true. Ripple has worked well with hundreds of banks, payment processors, and even XRP is used as a bridge currency in many of these partnerships between governments and financial institutions like Santander, PNC, and American Express. This lets transactions happen quickly and cheaply that would normally take days to process using traditional methods. The ability to send money across borders in seconds with very little fees is one of the main reasons why XRP is becoming more popular, is that as Ripple's network grows, so does the demand for XRP. This is because more and more financial institutions around the world are using Ripple's blockchain technology to power their transfers. XRP is becoming more useful all the time. This rising popularity is one of the main reasons why experts think it could one day reach a $50,000 value. As more businesses and banks use Ripple's technology, the price of XRP will rise along with demand, but people outside of banks are also paying attention to Ripple's success. XRP is also seen by many people and investors as a promising digital asset that has the ability to grow very quickly. More and more official, and XRP's value has gone up over the past few years thanks to small investors. In fact, XRP has seen some of the biggest price jumps in the cryptocurrency market. If this trend continues, it's not impossible that XRP will reach $50,000. This is an exciting possibility because XRP is becoming more valuable and useful. What if XRP could become It is the main currency used for foreign trade and even everyday purchases because it is fast, has low fees, and has a growing network of partners. Ripple's XRP could one day compete with standard currencies like the euro, Financial companies and investors are becoming more interested in XRP. This could be the start of a much bigger change in the global financial system. Europe is looking for better ways to do business and trade with other countries. For years, the euro has been the main currency in the European Union, reflecting the economic strength and unity of the region. However, the financial landscape is quickly changing, and many European countries are starting to look for alternatives to commonly used money. With the rise of digital currencies and blockchain technology, some people are wondering if XRP could replace the euro as the region's main currency, or at least play a big part in Europe's financial future. The European Union has had a lot of economic problems lately, like slow growth, inflation, and rising national debts. These problems have put pressure on the euro as the region's central currency. Also, the traditional banking system hasn't been able to keep up with the speed and needs of a digital economy, which makes cross-border transactions expensive and slow for both businesses and governments. This has created a need for faster, cheaper options that can make international trade easier. Making payments is easy. XRP might be able to solve this issue. Ripple's technology makes cross-border trades possible almost instantly. This makes it perfect for places like Europe, where many countries use different currencies and XRP acts as a bridge between them. European companies could do business in real time, cutting down on wait times, fees that come with using regular payment systems. Ripple's low transaction fees would make it a good choice for companies that want to cut costs and make their cross-border payments more efficient. A number of European countries such as Switzerland are already interested in Ripple's blockchain technology and XRP as a way to handle their money. It is not part of the European Union, but it is seen as a banking hub for Europe. It was one of the first places to use blockchain technology. The government and banks of Switzerland have been looking into ways to add XRP and other digital currencies to their systems. In the same way, countries like Estonia are known for their innovative approach to technology, have said they want to use digital currencies like XRP for international trade and government services. But it's not just small countries that are interested in XRP's potential. Big financial centers like Germany and the UK are also starting to look into how blockchain technology can help with cross-border payments. Ripple has teamed up with Financial. XRP could soon play a much bigger role in Europe, thanks to the growing interest in blockchain technology by the European Union and other institutions across the continent.